The year is 1989. I am attending Rocky Run Intermediate School, and a deal is struck between those of us in symphonic band and our teacher. If we get straight superior ratings at the next regional competition, we get to pick a song, any song, to play at the spring concert. We pull it off. Discussions are held and middle school negotiations among cliques occur. In the end, a nearly unanimous decision for the music is chosen. We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. Who knows this song? Okay. For those who may not be aware, this song, from a purely musical standpoint, is quite possibly the most monotonous, bumbling song ever written. Billy Joel himself even criticized it on strictly musical grounds. In 1993, he said, "It's not really much of a song. If you take the melody by itself, it's terrible, like a dentist drill." Except for the chorus, it's basically a series of 16th notes and an 8th note here and there, multiple bars not changing notes, and when they do, usually up and down by about a note. For weeks, we rehearsed over and over and over. But while the earworm part of the song may be due to the repetitive dentist drill of the tune, its true sticking power has been the lyrics. You see, the song is the result of a discussion that Joel, 40 years old at the time, was having with a guy who said it was horrible to be 21 in 1989. Joel retorted, "Yeah, I remember when I was 21. I thought it was an awful time too. We had Vietnam and, drug problems and civil rights problems, and everything seemed to be awful." The friend replied, yeah, but it's different for you. You grew up in the 50s, and everybody knows that nothing happened in the 50s. Joel piped back, "Wait a minute, didn't you hear of the Korean War or the Suez Canal crisis, or..." You get the idea. He would later say that those headlines formed the basic framework for the song. All in all, he used the song to outline 118 significant political and cultural events during his lifetime, showing just how messed up the world was for those 40 years. Fast forward 33 years. June 2022. I'm having a conversation with my son, who tells me I had it easy. That in his lifetime, being born in 1999, he had never known a time when the U.S. was not at war. That since he's been alive, the economy has been stacked against regular people. The world was generally a bad place, with leaders and the super rich deciding what happens and usually steering things in the wrong direction. In one of the growing number of thoughts recently that have made me feel really old, I found myself saying to him, "Have you never heard of the Cold War, the Iran-Contra affair, the AIDS epidemic, and the blatant disregard our leaders had for the suffering, along with a few other things?" I could literally hear myself thinking, "Back in my day." But there it is, the grind that has gone on since the dawn of time. Some people making decisions that end and harm the lives of millions. Some people suffering, some people fighting for change. And the world continues to turn, generation after generation, all saying, as the chorus to that Billy Joel song, "We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it." Come, let us worship together.